Hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCalsabre here. How you all doing today? So we are going to play a little bit of Encyclopedia today. When I did the unboxing, I said that once I got comfortable enough to do a demo on it, I would show you as much as I can what this game is all about. All right, let's get the rule book off the table here. I have the board a little different today. I'm down here on this board, I'm sitting here, and it's only because I only have one camera set up. I got to try to figure out how to set a second camera so I can make these better. But anyway, I'm set up for the beginning of the game right now, almost. Okay, and I'll show you almost. So the first thing that I do is over here on the side, I hope I don't forget to do this today. I have the player board set up for green and red. Okay, these are the reputation tracks. Now, they each start off with one of these tokens, which is called an expedition token. Well, if I can find the camera, I'll show it to you. An expedition token. These are used, for the most part, in the game to be able to change the color of a die. There is dice manipulation. Also, when you do an expedition, which I'll show later, they can increase the value of the die by 2. Okay, and they each start off with some money. The first player starts off with $2, the second player with $3. But now, the second player is going to get to go first. He's going to do this action the first. That is to pick 2 of these animal cards that he wants to research from what's called the Academy. He's at the Academy studying. All right, so he's going to say, oh, there's 2 green ones in here. We're going to go out after them green ones right away because this is a set collection game. Okay. Now the guy says, okay, you're going to be that way. I'm going to take the 2 browns. I don't know if that's the way I would go in the game or not, but it depends on each player. All right. So then we're going to refill the ones that were taken. Oh boy, watch the colors come flying out of here. Okay, if you were playing a 3-player game, you would put another one right here. If you were playing a 4-player game, they would go here and here. Okay, so now we're set up. But before we draw our dice, the first thing we got to do is we got to go up here to the top of the board. Oh, I should still do. I showed you what they drew, but I got to remember to bring this camera back. I'm sorry about that. All right, I refilled where they take their cards. So the first thing we got to do is we got to go up here. There's 6 rounds. At the beginning of each round, we have to flip over the first coin. And it says, okay, that's a magnifying glass. Now, what is each player going to get for the magnifying glass? Okay. For to start with the first player, then taking turns, each player takes 1 animal card for free from the draw, free from the available cards. So I'm going to take one for free. He's going to take him. And he says, maybe I ought to take this green and cut down on the number of greens they're getting over there. And he says, well, if I'm getting a free one, I'm taking another green one. That's what number 2 did. So 2 starting off with 3 greens. Green is starting off with 2 browns in them. And this guy's starting off with 3 greens. Okay, so now we're ready to go. So now we're going to take the dice and I'm going to roll the dice for both players first. They each take 4 dice. The reason we wait on the dice is one of those tokens along the top up there, on occasion, has a symbol that shows where you draw 5 dice. Okay, so here's the dice for the first player. Okay, I'm going to put them there, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with them. So I'll have to keep moving the camera back 100 times. All right. And here's number 2. There's 5 colored dice in there. Oh boy, look at that. All right, so we're going to take the number 1 player source. As I'm still pretty much learning, I put them in. There's a lot of strategy here. I'm going to put them in descending order from right to left. Now on its first 3, you're going to see symbols. Oh, that was a 1. Okay. And then for 2, we're going to go here, and here, and here, and here. Okay, so you're going to see symbols. On its turn, this first player can use any one of his dice or anybody else's dice in the game. Now, if I want up here and I take this blue 6 here for the number, if I get to use that, then I have to award him 3 victory points. So this one here gets 2 reputation point tracks along here. This one will get $2, and this one doesn't get anything. So what does he want to do first? Well, the first thing he's going to do, since I got a 1 and I'm not working on any reds, maybe that's red. That's probably brown. I'm going to go up here to the bank, and I'm going to get $5. If for example, say this, oh boy, I did it again. I went up here to the bank with that 1 and took $5. If I had not been the first player token, so for example, say the second guy had it, I would get this token, the first player token for the next round. So the first person that goes in there gets that. All right, so we got, what are we going to do here for this guy? You know, he says money, these expeditions cost a lot of money when we get down in here. So I better, you know, he says, you know, I'm going to take, I hate to do this because I get confused, but I think I will do this. I think I'm going to take this player's number 2 and go into there and get $5 also. Okay. So I got to figure out something here that I want to use to, what turn it is, whose turn it is. Time out. So that was him that took that, so this next player is going to be him. I have to keep track because then the dice are not even and everything. Okay, so what does he want to do? You know, I forgot to give him his $2 for that guy using his dice too. All right. He says, okay, I'm going to take your four here. He says, and I'm going to go up here to what's called the embassy. Color of the dice does not matter, just like it doesn't matter over there. But the number does. He's going to get 2 more of these expedition tokens for that dice. Okay, so now it's his turn. Okay. What do you want to do here? Okay, he's going to, boy, tough decisions here. You know what he's going to do? He's going to take his 6. And he's going to go over here. This is expedition now. This is the university. This is where you get experts. Now, these experts will help you during the game. Infinity is ongoing. The bell's at the end, and then there's a lightning bolt for immediate or whenever you want. He's going to go in here, and this is called the academy where you're going in to study. Now he's going down here, but I haven't showed you yet, have I? Okay, so I took it from there and took a blue die. He's going to do an expedition, but he wants to do it for his green themes. So he's going to put it in here. He's going to use this token, this expedition token, to change the color to green. Then he's going to get 3 reputation points. Okay, I'm going to show you those. 1, 2, 3. Anytime you get to something, whether you're on it or past it, you get that reward. So he's getting 1 more, getting that expedition token back that he just used to change that color. All right, and so he's down here now. Now, I'm going to show you one of the cards. He wants a 6. He wants to try to do couple things on these dice. Okay, so first of all, there's 4 categories. I forget the names of them. You can study them in the book. But to put a cube on this first one, it's going to cost me 2 points. 4 points on the second one. 7 points on here, and 10 points on the last one. So he's got 3 of these green cards. So he wants to put at least 1 on every one of these. So that's going to cost him 6. And then he's going to get 6, 10, 14. Now, can he get that high? I think he can. All right. All right, so he wants 14. You know, I'm going to put them here so I can show you guys this stuff. Okay, so 14, he's got a 6 on the dice. Add them 5. And that's 11. And then there's 14. This is a red guy. I don't know what I was talking about. Okay, so here we go. This is how the research goes. You put them. I said I wanted to do the first one for every one. Okay, so that's 6 out of the 14 that I've used. Now I want to do a 2, which is 4. And I'm going to do it on this one here. Takes it to 10. And this one here takes it to 14. So now I have used all that money up. Throw it in there. And let me move my cards back over. Okay, so now it's a green player's turn. It's the green player's turn. He's looking at all of the dice. And he's going to say, okay, I want to get into brown, but I'd like to be able to use that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take his 6, purple 6, put it into brown. The first thing we're going to do is award him 2 reputation points. So he's going across the scroll. The scroll is going to give him a choice of an expert card. These are the experts in the university here. Okay, he doesn't see any greens that will help him right now, but he wants to pick something that might help him at the end of the game. He's going to take this. There's a whole thing that explains every one of these. Like at the end of the game, I'm going to be able to put 2 more cubes if this card is showing up on this slab for some points. So I'm going to put it on my board over here. Okay, took it out of there. Now he's going into brown. He's got to change that color, that purple dye, to brown, because this gets a little confusing here. Purple, so he's changing it to brown because he wants to work on these brown guys down here that he's got. Can anybody see me here? Is this game froze? No. Oh, you can't see it over there. So he wants to work on these 2 brown guys that he's got here. All right, so he's got to change it to brown. And so he's getting 3 reputation points. 1, 2, 3. Now he's getting another one of these tokens. All right, now on his cards, we'll move his cards over so you can see them. On his cards, okay, he would like to do the first 2 on each one. So there'll be 2, 4, 8, 12. He needs to get that number up to 12. But he can do that quite easily here because he's got a 6. And then he's going to add $6 onto it to make it a 12. Then he's going to put his research cubes on here. He's going to put them on the first 2 of each one. Okay, let me move the cards back. Okay, it's now the red player's turn. He's going to take his 4. All right, and he's going to go into here. This is the university. The number or the color don't mean anything except if the color is the same as the color of the die that you pick up, you will get a expedition token. So he's taking the yellow one, getting another expedition token. Okay, player 1. Both dice are on his board. He's got a 3 and a 4 left. What does he want to do? He's already done that. Oh, he's looking around the board. He said, I know what I want to do. I'm going to take my 3, and I'm going to go in here. And then since I'm working on brown, I'm going to take brown, put him on my card. Okay, so now as it works out, so this is the way it works. It's his turn, and the only dice is on there. So, and I forgot something to do something else here, so I'll show you in a second. So he's going to take that die, but he's going to give green 3 victory points because of that. All right, I'll come back to what I missed. Okay, so he's going to take that die. Okay, he's going to go in here. He's going to change this using this. Okay, he's going to change the color of it. Oh boy, Bill. I'm going to change the color of this to blue and take a blue one. Because he got a 4 die, he's going to get 2 reputation points. So this time he's going over the $3 mark. Okay, now what I missed for each one of these guys, on their cards, when they were working their cards, as soon as they put cubes down, see there, it says, put it on there, it's going to get 1 victory point, 3 victory points, and 6 victory points. And so red got 2 for doing that. And green got 2 for doing that. So that is the end of the first round. Pretty quick. Lots of action. Going to be a lot of cutthroat stuff in here and that. So we're going to get ready now for the next round. Okay. The first thing we're going to do is pick up the dice. And he went into the bank first, so that red is going to be, or the green is going to be the number 1 player again. So then we pick up these cards that are left over here. All right, put them off to the side and pick up these cards here. And we're going to refill. Oops. Yellow's working hard. Yellows and blues here. There's 1 brown. We're going to refill in the academy. I said university. That's where you go to get guys, the experts, to help you when you go on these expeditions or at the end of the game. Wow, that's a lot better shuffle. Okay, so we're ready for round 2. But again, we don't get to pick one this time. Again, we got to go up to the top here, flip over the next coin, and it's a blank. So nobody gets nothing. You got to see that. Nobody gets to see nothing. All right, so we're going to roll the dice for both players, and then I'll move the dice over. Let's shake the bag up some here. Player 1. Okay, there's his dice. I'll just put him over there and move the board. I think that was a 2, 3. Okay, player 2. Okay, we're going over here. Player one. Again, descending order. So you can see how this can be really the strategy, a lot of strategy on which dice to use, whose dice to use. One, okay. So he says, I like the way I started last time, so I'm going to take this purple two. I'm going to go up to the bank, so I maintain the first order coupon, and I get $5. Order counter, first player counter, and I get $5. So he said the red guy says, I'm going to counter two and take my one and put it up there to get $5. Okay, what do we want to do here? Number one. Okay. All right, so number one says I want to use this blue three off my board to go into here. I'm going to use a expedition token to change this to brown, which I'm already researching. And I want to take this here and move it over down to the bottom of my deck. In three, I want to get 2 reputation points right there. So as you can see, the number means something here, and the color means the cards you're picking. So he said, what did I say? He's getting 2 reputation points. Okay, he passed the scroll. Now the scroll means I think he's getting an expert card. Okay? Yes, he is getting an expert card. So he's going to go up here and look at these expert cards, and he says, well, I just picked up blue. So maybe, where's the, yeah, maybe we're going to go with this blue here. See, here's an instant here. If I take that, I'm going to get $5 right away. Okay, I'm going to take that. Okay, this one. Now I'm going to put it on my board because it means I can use it now instantly or anytime I want. So I'm going to wait till I'm running a little bit low on coins. All right, so that was the wrong. I put it on the wrong guy too. Yeah, I put it on this. It should have been his turn. One, 2, 3 dice blade. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it was his turn. Okay, I should stop moving on. Okay, this red guy's turn. All right, he's got green. He's got. I don't think there's no limit to the number of cards I can have as far as the color. So I'm going to go into. He says I'm going to go into the Academy also. I don't need to change it because I'm going to take this blue. Okay, and I'm going to get 3 reputation points. So he gets 1, 2, 3. Now he got $3. He crossed the $3 mark, and the what do you call it? The magnifying glass, which I think means he's going to get an animal card. Yes, he is going to get another animal card, and he's taking this green because he's got green also. Okay, we better check and see if there's a limit on the hand size. Okay, I didn't see anything that limits the size of the animals from the academy. So that's what he did. All right, we're back to player number one, the green player, and says I stole his card, but he's just walking away with me. Okay, maybe we should go down here. With my 4 and put it in the green for an expedition. We're going to be researching this guy here, which is green, so we don't have to change it. We get 3 reputation points. 1, 2, 3. I come to the end of the thing. So when you get to the end of, when you publish, or you get to the end of your reputation thing, you get one of these. These are valuable. They can change the color of a die and add 5 to it at any time. So he's happy with that one. Okay. All right, we're back up to red. Okay, so red says, I'm going to use my purple die, my purple 6. I'm going to go down there and here's the blue. Okay. And I'm going to change that to blue. So I can research on blue. Where's the token? So I can research on the blue. Now I've got a 6. I'm getting 3 reputation. So he's getting a 2, 3 past that. So he's getting an expert. Is that? No, he's getting an animal card. So he's getting an animal card. So he says, I think I'm going to take this one just so the guys break up. He's getting a lot of animals. Okay. So he's got 6. He wants to do the first 2 things on the blues. So that's going to cost him 12. There's 6, 5, and 1. That's 12. All right, so he's going to be putting cubes on the first 2 sections of each blue card. Okay. It's the first player's turn again. He says, I think I want to publish this time. So he's going to says, I'm going to publish. We're going to publish for the first time. Now, it has to be the same color, all right? And I'll show you, it's a 5. So he's going to use one of these to change this to a brown. He wants to publish on a brown. Okay. So he's got a 5. That means he can only to level 2, publish up to the 2nd level. All right. So I'll show you what this means. He's going to only publish up to the 2nd level because of the dice roll. So he's only go to 5. Yeah. It's kind of strange. It's a 4. It's a 5. Well, he can go to 3, to the 3rd section. So anyway, he wants to publish. So he's going to take this and he's going to put it on his reference card. In his reference, you pick that up, slide it down, and put that on the reference card like that. Now you have to start by using the highest one on the reference card. So he's using this one here, the leaf, right? He's going to put it down here, publish it. Now he's getting 3 victory points because of that one right there. 1, 2, 3. Now he's going to go over here, and there's another leaf there. So that's why he picked those 2. Now he's getting 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now he's going to go down to his reference card down to here one, and he's going to put it over here, where he's managing to get 2 more. And he's going over here, and he's putting it on the same one, and managing to get 2 more. Okay. Now he must pick up those 2 reference cards that he took cubes off of. He can also take this one, even though, because it's in the same color, even though he didn't have a cube on it. So there's 3 of them. So he's going to get 3 more. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now he takes this card here, this green. He's got a green one over here. This one didn't have a cube on it. Means to do nothing. Now these 3, they get turned over upside down, and they get held for future use at the end of the game. All right. So now we got that other guy to do one. All right, so he's got a red 2. All right. He says, I better publish 2. I better publish also, but this 2 is going to kill me, and I can't change the color. Oh, and this guy just published, so he's getting another red. That was great. Another one of these coupons. When you publish or you finish the end of your reputation track. Well, he's rocking now. So this guy says, wow, I can't do nothing with this. So I'm just going to end up by going up here and get $5. I got to get some money for the next round. So there we are at the end of 2 rounds, that quick. Green racking up, as you can see. Now I'm going to show you a couple things. All right. He's got the 3 browns, and he's got a brown one up here. So that's going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, let me show you at the end of the game what we're looking at in set collection. Set collections. If he's got 4 in the set, which he has, he's going to get 3. Then it starts going up and up and up for each set. That's for the cards. That also counts over here. For every 4, you got to get 4. You get 4 in there, you're going to get 3 points. Like that all the way up the line. So the set collection is pretty important during the game. Also, the cards, like this guy has. Okay, at the end of the game, if this bell is still showing, if you have to cover it up, then it don't count. It'll count towards set collection, but it won't count there. He will add 2 cubes to the meat section. All right. So that was 2 rounds quickly of Encyclopedia. You have questions, put them down there in the remarks section. If I did something wrong, please put it in the remarks section and let me know. I wanted to show you this demo. I'm liking the game. I'm really looking forward to trying to get somebody over here to play it with me and help the channel grow. Hit that like and subscribe. SoCalSabre saying thank you for your time. Thanks for stopping by. Be kind to each other, stay safe, and take care.